In the Eagle Peaks mountain range, a plane belonging to Vladimir Bulhat, a suspected Russian businessman, okay, crashed. On board were two individuals, pilot Oleg Sudatov and passenger Dr. James Horner, who was on vacation with his family. Due to the need for an immediate operation, the Russian businessman sent his private jet to retrieve the doctor. During the return flight, the pilot landed at Wilford Airport. He quickly took off again and encountered a snowstorm over the Eagle Peaks mountains. He reported problems to air traffic control, but due to the weather conditions, the information was barely audible. Radio contact was lost, and a few minutes later, the aircraft automatically transmitted a mayday signal. Medical services found Dr. Horner alive, but his condition was critical. Unfortunately, the pilot did not survive the crash. Well, I did say snowstorm before, didn't I? Wow, this visibility is going to be fun. You're ready to work. Find the wreckage of the plane. Tell you what, I'm actually going to bring this up and scan for a map right away. Didn't think of trying this until now. Not as useful as I thought, but we'll have a look. Oh, still doing that. I mean, I'm guessing we're following this path here. God's truth, this is barely visible. Down here? We've got a downed tree here. Is this even the way? Where are we? Ow. This way? Give us some clue. Is it all the way down there by any chance? I'm going to try this way first. I mean, this feels completely unnecessary considering they already found the doctor alive. So why are we searching for the wreckage? We should already know where it is. Right? Some down trees here. And that makes me think it's going to be down this hill here. Okay. Well, I can't just jump down the hill, so let's take the path. What am I missing here? Oh, another path down. Okay. And by the time I get down there, all evidence is going to be lost to the snowstorm. Oh, hello, speaking of evidence. Oh, did that just disappear right in front of me? Right, where are we on the map? Hang on, I seem to have found a path again. Ah! Plane! I can't get up there. There we go. Now we get to secure the wreckage. Not sure how secure this will be, but okay. Okay. And now it's all about securing evidence. And there are going to be 8 pieces to find around here. This is not going to be fun in any way, shape or form. Ah dear. I'll tell you what, we're going to get the drone to scan for parts straight away. I'm not going to waste time on this. So there's a lot of parts around here by the wreckage, that's good. So I need to face this way a little bit. Or I should say, a lot of potential parts. Right behind us. Over here. Oh, yeah, I see it. Something over here, maybe? Something I may be looking right at. Ah, maybe that there. Good things in this direction. I mean, the wheel's off, but it's not really off, is it? The box. Okay. Could we get as lucky as having all the parts right here? Is that a distinct possibility here? Oh my goodness me, I am delighted by that. Oh, okay. Well, the snowstorm sounds have just gone. I don't know why. Not disappointed by that. Okay, and let's get the wreckage transported. Still a mess, but doesn't look quite as bad now. Oh, well, when you see things like that, it does. But now we're out of the snowstorm, it looks a lot better. Pick up. I don't know. Gotta read the documents first. So we'll start with the case file as usual. Has that got smaller than before? So, place of instance, Eagle Peaks Mountains. It's a Lower Jet 86. There is a flight data recording. We know that because we picked it up. Unknown flight routes. 1 passenger and 1 victim. The pilot was Oleg Sudatov. The aircraft was owned by a shady Russian businessman named Vladimir Bulnat. It was piloted by a former military pilot, Oleg Sudatov. Nothing is known about his immediate family. On board was Dr. James Horner. I don't know what he's composing for us. He was urgently returning from vacation to perform an emergency brain surgery on Bulhat, who had suffered a stroke. The aircraft had a layover in Wilford, where it refueled before taking off immediately towards Los Angeles. During the flight over Eagle Peaks Mountain, the aircraft reported malfunctions, but due to severe weather conditions and a strong accent, the control tower couldn't understand the nature of the problem. Shortly afterwards, the aircraft disappeared from radar and a search and rescue operation was launched. Miraculously, the doctor was found alive but in critical condition and was transported to Liberty Medical Center. The pilot died at the scene. Note, the aircraft model was never put in serial production. Many of the aircraft systems might have had unique and untested solutions. Interesting. So, that's the case file. Let's check the flight log. Oh, I love the date system. Day, full month, well, part month name, and year. That's very clear to see. Doesn't matter if you're UK or American, you know what we're looking at here. So we've got 8 records to check. Light wind. The boss is returning from his stay at the ranch. The flight proceeds without any disturbances. Departure for a business meeting with the boss. The aircraft is in good condition. We're very good. We're returning from a business trip. Everything is okay. I'm taking the boss for a vacation at his ranch. Everything is fine near the aircraft. The boss is returning from the ranch to his home in LA. The flight proceeds without any disturbances. Aircraft in good condition. I'm flying to pick up Dr. Horner so he can perform the operation on Mr. Bulhat. I need to hurry. Flight duration approximately 5 hours. The weather deteriorated before reaching Wilford. Heavy snowfall. I picked up the doctor. Something seems to be wrong with the aircraft. I will describe in detail after landing in LA. Layover in Wilford. Refueling completed. We're about to start for LA. Weather is getting worse. Heavy snowfall. So we've added the Wilford City ground service number. I wish he'd put in more detail here, and probably he should have done. But hey, that's where we're at. Technical log. Again, proper day, month, year. Place instruments, evacuation doors, repair of the cabin ventilation system, replacement of the cockpit instrument panel. The main aircraft systems have been checked and are in good working condition. Nothing of any consequence, I don't think. I guess we'll find out as we do our inspections if there's anything of consequence, but we just need to have a look through them first. See if anything rings a bell as we get there. Boris did that one. Boris spelled his name differently, but has the same license number. That's interesting. Okay, we've of course got our photographs that we took. So this, conduct a nice scan. Oh, yes. That doesn't add anything. That doesn't add anything. That doesn't add anything. And conduct a nice scan. Cool. Now we need to check the testimonial of the witnesses. We've got Liberty Medical Center. Dr. Horner arrived in critical hypothermic state. Currently he's in a pharmacologically induced coma. I have enough trouble with English words without you adding words like yeah. We will inform you when his condition improves. And Officer Anderson. We established that the plane belonged to the shady Russian businessman Vladimir Bulhat, the owner of the Rus Oil Company. It was piloted by his bodyguard Oleg Soldat, a former military pilot. With such individuals as Vladimir, we cannot rule out any possibility. It's worth asking the FBI if they know more. Agent's FBI number has been added. Okay. Let's make some phone calls. So we've got Wilford Airport. Busy. Mechanic Boris. It's a shame about Oleg. He was a good guy. I work as an aircraft mechanic. I know there was an issue with the de-icing system. I managed to fix it, but it was just a temporary solution. The whole system needed to be replaced. It was just that there was never time to do it because the boss had to keep it flying all the time. So de-icing was broken. Mrs. Horner? My husband is a neurosurgeon. Bullhat has been his patient for a long time. We were on vacation when Bullhat had a stroke. A quick operation was necessary, and the Russian trusted only my husband. He sent his private jet to pick him up and offered 500 grand. I told him not to get involved with that Russian thug. He was tempted by the money. I'm sure someone wanted my husband not to make it to the surgery. Oh my god, I hope James will be okay. Conducts a scan for explosives. Right, an FBI. Bullman had numerous connections with the mafia. It can't be ruled out that this was an unsuccessful attempt on his life. Okay, and let's put everything on the board. Got icing as a possibility. Doctor's in a coma. Fail the anti-icing system. Assassination. Okay. So we need to reconstruct the wreckage, make a scan of the wreckage, and inspect the black box. Let's inspect the black box first. Ooh, we can't go this way around this time. We've got to go this way around this time. Okay.
This is strike number. We're flying over little big mountains. Conditions are very difficult. I think we have a problem with time. I'll try to damage, but I'm not sure if it will work. It's so... Flight tower. This is flight number. We're flying over Eagle Peak Mountains. Conditions are very difficult. I think we have a problem with time. I'll try to damage, but I'm not sure if it will work.
Interesting black box readout. So we'll have an email about that. Let's reconstruct the wreckage now then. I think we're going to need our drill somehow. Oh look, we're going to be checking fuel levels as well. Okay. Goodness me, a lot of parts like this that we're going to have to try and put back on. I don't know what we were doing with the drill, if I'm being honest with you. It doesn't exactly look like these are things that will screw back on. And I've got to say, you look at that wreckage there. Explosion seems likely, doesn't it? But that could just be a bad assumption. This then, yeah, there. Okay, we're going to do 2 scans here. Go scan for explosives. And a second scan in search of ice. Now, I'm intrigued by this one because obviously it's been sat in a frozen wasteland or tundra or whatever word you want to use. Okay. Let's go put this drill down and check our emails. And then it says call a witness. So that's interesting. So, black box decoder. It can be heard about there's some problem, but the exact cause is not known. Send the recording to the sound reconstruction studio for an attempt to decode the unclear fragments. Interesting. Possible defect in the anti-icing system in the left wing. Should be sent for further laboratory testing. We did not detect any traces of explosive materials. We can definitely rule out an explosion on board. That's good. Okay, we have a witness to call apparently. I'm going to hazard a guess, Wilford. I remember that stay precisely. The pilot was nervous, refueled quickly in a rush. He didn't want to de-ice the plane, although it would have been useful. I'm not sure if he filled his tanks completely. Oh god, okay. So we're going to send this recording via email apparently, so outbox, send the recording. Okay, and let's put the clues on the board as we are now. So we've got some irregularities there. The aircraft did not explode, so we've got an X on that, which is nice. Out of fuel. So anti-icing system needs to be sent for examination. Now then. Oh, check the blueprints. So the anti-icing system is in the wing here. And the fuel check valves are under the both wings there. Cool. So with that being on the left wing, I'm sure it's identical on the right wing, but we'll look at the left wing first. Sorry, I should say the port wing. So we're talking the system is somewhere around here. Maybe? Is there a way to crouch down? Oh, I did. Yeah, there we go. So we need to put these covers down. Here, apparently. Anti-icing system. Okay. These need to be packaged. Send them on their way. We've already received an email. Interesting. I'm not going to check that just yet, because we also have fuel systems to check. Okay, we definitely got fuel in that one. Oh, I didn't mean to go up the stairs. Fuel level normal. Excellent. So we can rule that issue out. Can I get a close look at the other half of that? Fuel tester. That's okay. I like the do not drink, it's weird thing. So we received an email from Liberty Medical Centre. Our patient has regained consciousness and his condition allows for a telephone interview. We can call him. Excellent. Hello. I don't remember much. I went to sleep to rest before the surgery. The only thing I remember is that it was terribly cold in the cabin. A bit of a black eye there. Check the temperature. So standard fuel on board. Coal on cabin. Hello, thank you. So we've got 2 emails to receive apparently. The results of the detailed examinations have shown a malfunction in the anti-icing system of the left wing. As a result, the system was operating at approximately 70 to 80% of its normal capacity. However, such damage is not the main cause of the accident. Interesting. We've successfully decoded the black box recording from the pilot's cabin. Due to reasons yet unknown, the temperature in the cabin dropped to -8 degrees Celsius. The pilot curses due to the cold, but his speech becomes increasingly unclear and faint, as if he is falling asleep. Interesting. So, I'm going to send the cabin heating system for analysis now, which is in the cockpit. Let's go grab the drill. Now, is it going to be this bit here? Looks like it. We're seeing a lot of things we can click, but nothing that's actually useful yet. What about on the other side then? Ah! There we go. So I assume that's what we're after. It is, apparently. Okay, let's go put this drill down. The reason I'm going to put the drill down, if you didn't see an earlier episode, put the... oh, that's even broken now. You've got to put the tools down before you go in. It becomes a literal, visible, invisible wall. So... we have... this system is okay, so that's not the issue. Could it be a system error with the heating? We have a box to receive, and here he comes. Toot the horn for me, thank you. Okay. The heating system has been malfunctioning for over 6 months. The temperature in the cabin dropped below 0 without proper clothing. Prolonged stay in the cabin posed a risk of hypothermia. It's worth checking the flight logbook to see if the pilot reported the malfunction to the mechanics. So we'll go back into the flight logbook. And aircraft in good, aircraft okay. Everything is fine. Aircraft good condition. I need to hurry. Something seems to be wrong. Weather getting worse. No reported heating system malfunction. Discuss the issue with the mechanic. So we're going to call Boris again. The heating system wasn't working. Oleg didn't tell me anything about it. It's not a system that needs regular checks. Since the pilot didn't mention anything, I didn't inspect it. Let me check this book. Ah, I see. Vladimir only flew short distances. The flight lasted about 20 minutes. Neither the pilot nor the passengers had time to freeze before landing. That's why nobody reported any malfunction. So now we're saying the heating system was the cause of the disaster. Just got to put that on the board now. There you go. After the investigation, the most likely cause of the accident was the pilot falling asleep at the controls. Such a sequence of events is suggested by the black box recording. The reason for the falling asleep was a malfunction of the pilot's cabin heating system. The temperature dropped to -8 degrees Celsius, causing the pilot to develop hypothermia. Vladimir was operated on by another neurosurgeon. The surgery ended with partial success. The hematoma was successfully removed, but a permanent paralysis of the left side of the body occurred. The oligarch will likely be wheelchair-bound for the rest of his life. Dr. Horner, unfortunately during the disaster, he suffered several frostbites on his hands, which ruled out his ability to continue performing surgical procedures. He gave up medical practice and became an academic lecturer at the Medical University in Los Angeles. Since the accident, he has decided to dedicate much more time to his family. Due to the lack of the oligarch's machine, Boris was fired from his job. However, he quickly found employment as a mechanic in one of the commercial airlines. He speaks highly of his new job, and his superiors appreciate his knowledge and experience. He went legit. And of course, everyone else didn't have much change. 20 minutes, 34 seconds. Nice. About 5 minutes of that was searching for the snow for the aircraft.